think your supporters in particular have been so interested in the Epstein story and so upset about how it's been handled? Why do you think that is?
Here's what I don't get. If you are the law and order guy, and you are the anti-elite guy, and you are the drain the swamp guy, why is this the one swamp you don't want to drain? Why are these elites the one elites you don't want to touch?
A chilling email released in the latest Epstein files claims Epstein ordered the burial of 2 foreign girls near his ranch after they were
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things.
Yeah, we're still talking about him because the Epstein case is not a hobby. It's a federal criminal investigation involving some of the most powerful people in our society, including in the government. And of course, some of the most vulnerable in our society, the children. And it doesn't go away because Texas is having a news cycle. When the topic becomes uncomfortable, his reactions are so predictable. Look over there at what's going on in Texas. Oh, did you see what the Democrats did today? What's going on with the deep state? Remember the Mueller investigation in the 2020 election, how they totally mistreated me? And the wild part, the part that makes me think that he is fucking guilty as sin, is that he's the one who says he's tough on crime. He's the one who says he's out against the elites. He's the one who says he's going to expose the corruption. But the moment you bring up Epstein, it's Distraction City. If you really want to drain the swamp, you don't skip the swampiest guy in the swamp.
The email sent by a person claiming to have worked for Epstein was first sent to a man named Eddie Aragon on November 21st, 2019, before being forwarded to the FBI. It alleges the girls were buried on the orders of Epstein and Madam G.
What I just don't want Epstein to do is detract from the great success of the Republican Party, including the fact that the Democrats are totally blamed for the shutdown.
That was not just a dodge. That is revealing the logic that he's operating on. So please help me understand this because it's really hurting my brain. How is getting justice for abused children detracting from the Republican Party's success or any political success? Everybody knows now that Epstein's network was not one party. It was not one industry. It was not even one coast. It was people from politics and media and law and tech and every powerful industry on the planet. So why would holding people accountable detract from one political party? If the files are bipartisan, and we all know they are, then the only people who should be worried about them are the ones who are guilty. So when someone says don't talk about the Epstein files because it'll detract from our success, what they're really saying is if you look too closely, it will detract from our success.
Believing to be Ghislaine Maxwell at Zorro Ranch, the sex offender's sprawling New Mexico property, which has long been reported to have served as one of his private playgrounds for trafficking. The shocking email was released as a part of the 3 million documents from the Epstein files published by the US Department of Justice on Friday.
I call it the Epstein hoax.
Donald Trump is turning on a fractured MAGA movement.
It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net.
The president accusing what he's called his past supporters of buying into bull hook, line and sinker. He also described them as weaklings, arguing he doesn't want their support anymore.
The sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work.
You know, it would be really great if justice for abused children was bipartisan. It really would be. It would give every blue-collar American hope that America is not solely run by the elite and powerful. Be excellent to each other and don't get played by the pivot.